For Libras, what do they need to release? And what is their new beginning? Plus the gift that's coming their way. Shield of resilience. Worth the effort. On your own. Sorrow heals. Last one, Grove of Unity. Nice. All right, Libras. So in order for you to release those dead ends, Libras, here's your messages to reflect on. How it is you can employ your shield of resilience, okay? Where it can block out and guard against people that are trying to pressure you to do things, think one way, or even nitpicking you or poking at you, okay? So that way you can nurture your inner strength and love and career. So that way you don't nitpick yourself. You know, Libras, we all had parents that overanalyze, okay? I being one. I don't think they're more or less, but they taught me how if you allow that to keep on festering, you can project that outside of others, okay? Where you don't even know that your words can cut throats. And that's not what you're meaning to do. So you're needing to, what's getting channeled in of choose wisely because you're needing to learn what grace is. Okay? So heads up with that. Remember, Libras, grace is very soft, elegant, okay? Very compassionate. There's a reason why grace comes into our life. It softens our resolve through any kind of pressure on the outside. It's a different kind of strength. Okay? So, here's your messages of awakening, Libras. Embrace your challenges as opportunities, okay? For growth, and knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries, okay? So instead of it looking as a fail, look at it as a huge opportunity of experience. That we don't know everything, and it's okay. Because we're here to understand what it's like to be a human being, Libra, and that's part of it. Is learning how to soften our resolve. Because in our society, we nurture and put the intellect on a pedestal when grace should go on the same level as it in order to soften our resolve so that way we're balanced with ourselves and each other. And can you imagine when we're healed like that, how things would look totally different in our world, how we have different exchanges where there's more patience, understanding in time, but listening in order to understand in time. It's a duality dance. And through that duality dance is when we find the true patience that we can have for ourselves in order to have with others, okay? So here in your awakening, it's worth the effort to look at these challenges as opportunities, okay? So heads up with that. Here's your messages moving forward, Libras. It's time to still go on your own. So that way you get a new perspective, okay? There's nothing wrong if you're in a relationship. If you feel like you don't need to be in it anymore, or you just don't want to be in a relationship. But if you do, it's okay to have your time and space for yourself because you're upgrading yourself to the next level. So that way those dead ends don't keep on keeping you stuck in cycles, you know? So those are your messages moving forward. It's okay to be selfish, all right? Now here's your messages of your new beginning, Libras. You're going to be healing your sorrow. When you had heartache at home, in the shadows, you were growing and becoming something new. In your new beginning, you're not going to let your pain define you anymore. Big hugs, Libras. Big, big hugs. In your new beginning, you're going to have a brighter day. And you're going to be ready for what lies ahead. That's what I see here in your new beginning. You're not going to be burned by your pain anymore. Okay? So here's your gift that's going to come your way, Libras. You're going to have the gift of fostering interconnectedness and harmony between yourself and all beings, where you're going to feel solid and stable and things are going to grow one step at a time. It's not going to be a fast thing, but there's not going to be any more fog between you and others. It's just going to be growth. Okay? And after this is you're going to have a recovery comeback. Okay? Where it's going to be fun because now you're going to be different in how you communicate. I got channeled in no analyticalness anymore through your communication. If a healer is what you're going to be, then that's what you're going to be. If you want to go and do what you want to do, that's what you're going to do. I got channeled in, yes, no one's going to stop you, Libras, okay? Especially if you're not doing anything but nurturing your own potential and whatever that is, okay? So, at your reading, Libras, I really hope it helps. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, Libras. Big hugs, Libras. Always love you guys in my readings and coming up in my channel so I can be able to help you through anytime, okay? Always welcome. So Libras, I'll see you later. Now we're going to move on to Scorpio.